Welcome back to Drive Auto Reviews. Today, we're diving into a ship that has held legendary status in maritime history and is still a point of fascination in 2025, the SS Manhattan. Many people remember this vessel as the first commercial supertanker to ever navigate the Northwest Passage back in 1969. But now, decades later, the name Manhattan is still being referenced whenever we talk about large-scale oil transport, engineering strength, and Arctic navigation. In this review, I'll walk you through the story, its specifications, how Thailand's current performance in the tanker sector compares in 2025, and what the price and cost landscape looks like for such vessels today. The SS Manhattan was originally a T2 tanker converted into an ice-strengthened behemoth, designed to test whether massive ships could cross Arctic waters for oil transport. This experiment marked a turning point in naval engineering. At 1,005 feet long, and with a displacement over 150,000 tons, it was a symbol of American industrial capability during the Cold War era. The ship had its bow reinforced with thick steel and a design intended to plow through Arctic ice that normally crushed vessels smaller than her. While she did not fully succeed in making the Northwest Passage commercially viable at the time, her journey created a benchmark for ice-class tanker technology. Fast forward to 2025, Thailand's maritime sector is now competing aggressively in oil and LNG shipping. While Thailand doesn't directly operate an SS Manhattan, what's fascinating is how performance standards that ships like Manhattan once set are now influencing the regional market. Thai shipyards and shipping companies are focusing heavily on efficiency, environmental performance, and cost optimization. The country's largest oil transporters are looking at tankers with double hull construction, lower emissions, and hybrid propulsion systems. Compared to the original Manhattan, today's Thai-operated vessels achieve greater fuel efficiency, lower crew requirements thanks to automation, and compliance with strict International Maritime Organization rules on emissions. If we compare performance, SS Manhattan could push through polar ice, something most standard Thai tankers can't do. But in terms of speed, cargo handling, and operating costs, modern Thai-built vessels outperform what Manhattan was capable of. Advanced navigation systems, automated ballast controls, and digital monitoring give Thailand's tankers the edge in day-to-day global routes. The SS Manhattan might have symbolized brute strength and ambition, but 2025 tankers from Thailand symbolize precision, cost efficiency, and sustainability. Now let's talk about price. Back in the late 1960s, the conversion of SS Manhattan cost nearly $60 million, which in today's terms would be well over $500 million. For comparison, in 2025, a modern very large crude carrier, VLCC, produced in Asia, including those connected to Thailand's shipping industry, costs in the range of $95 to $120 million depending on customizations and environmental technology. These ships can carry over 2 million barrels of crude, operate with lower maintenance needs, and remain profitable for decades. So while Manhattan was groundbreaking for its time, the cost-to-capacity ratio was nowhere near as efficient as what Thailand's current market is offering. Thailand's ship operators are also leasing tankers at rates that are competitive compared to global giants. A typical day rate for a large Thai-operated crude tanker in 2025 averages around $40,000 to $50,000, depending on fuel costs and trade routes. Manhattan, if she were operating today, would struggle to stay competitive with such operating economics. Another interesting performance detail is how Thailand is integrating green technology into its tanker fleet. The SS Manhattan ran on conventional heavy fuel oil, pumping out tons of emissions. In contrast, many Thai-operated ships in 2025 are experimenting with LNG dual-fuel systems, carbon capture on exhaust, and hull coatings that reduce drag by up to 10%. This kind of innovation ensures that Thai tankers can enter strict markets in Europe and North America without facing emission-related penalties. When you look at it from a market perspective, the SS Manhattan represents the boldness of an era when nations were willing to spend massive sums on proving concepts. In 2025, Thailand's tanker sector represents the opposite: discipline, practicality, and profit orientation. The old Manhattan was like a statement piece, powerful but costly. Thailand's modern tankers are like smart investments, reliable, sustainable, and profitable in real-world conditions. So, if you're considering performance and prices in today's terms, the SS Manhattan remains an iconic name, but Thailand's current fleet shows how far the shipping industry has evolved. Strength alone doesn't cut it anymore. What matters is cost efficiency, environmental compliance, and adaptability to shifting global oil and gas trade patterns. That's it for today's review on the SS Manhattan and how it compares with Thailand's tanker industry performance and prices in 2025. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss another detailed breakdown from Drive Auto Reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.